everyone. I was going to talk about something very, very different, and I was just going through, I just clicked on the link trying to get to the news, and I saw something else about another Ponzi scheme. Hey, hey. The different Ponzi schemes in Nigeria, they are unbelievable. And the amount you're seeing, $2 billion, somebody has run away with $2 billion, somebody has done this, somebody has done. I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. Do you know many Nigerians, and I'm talking about many, many Nigerians who rather invest in Ponzi scheme than invest in the politics or their future. So there's this thing about the Ponzi scheme, and for me, I always like, this Ponzi scheme, I never get to hear them. It is when the whole thing has finished, then I'm hearing this has, oh, I also invested in it. Oh, I also invested in it. I'm like, you people were investing in it. None of you thought about telling me or telling me and say, see, so come, oh, there's a place where we are making money so that we make this. Is that you people want to make this money alone, or is it that you feel that you don't need to tell some of us? I don't get it. But anyway, I'll just break it down. And it's really sad. And this is just the reality about Nigerians, where we seem to think we want to hammer. Yes, we want to hammer. When we talk about cutting soap, oh, somebody is going to cut soap for you. This is all what it's about. We just feel that there's one thing that people just do and they get wealth. Just the way that we've normalized the fact that people can get into office, all of a sudden of getting into office, they become extremely rich, and we're seeing that they're stealing money, they're looting money, it's corruption, but we're okay with it because it plays into that our idea of, oh, he has hammered. It's his turn to hammer. So you also want your turn to hammer. And that's the reason why you see a lot of people do not care whether the corruption ends. It's sure they don't want the corruption to end. They want the corruption to stay on because they are waiting for their turn to hammer. Okay, Aisha, calm down. One of the things that I do is I speak very fast. And so most times I'm trying to mentally tell myself, Aisha, slow down, don't speak too fast. Let people let people assimilate and understand what you're saying. So I'm gonna speak slower. Okay. So this is the thing. Have you ever wondered, for some of us here, maybe there are some people who are the ones who do the Ponzi schemes, they never wonder. They are the ones who they always have a way of getting the information about any of these schemes that are going on. Have you ever wondered why is it that they never tell you, they never let you know? I'll tell you why it is. It is because they want to hammer. They want to be the ones, they want to arrive and they want to do it alone. So they don't, if you know it and everybody has it, then it really doesn't mean anything. Because one of the things, unfortunately, that we've normalized in this country is that a few people having access to something is what makes it very privileged. We don't understand that everybody having access to it is actually what makes it privileged. For example, you're talking about good healthcare system. Why should it be only people who have money that should have access to good healthcare system? Why should it be only people who have money that should have access to good quality education? Why is it that only people who have money that should have access to good housing, good road network, security, and all of that? It's not supposed to be. These are things that are supposed for everyone. And the measure of wealth should be that everyone have it. But unfortunately, in our country, the measure of wealth is to have something that not everyone is able to have. So if you're able to have 24/7 electricity in your house, then you're considered wealthy because many people don't have it. And so if you're able to send your children to private schools and then they hire the private school, that's why you're seeing this competition where people are trying to pay more school fees, more school fees, more school fees. For me, yes, I don't have any moral justification to talk about school fees because I have really paid high school fees. But for me, when I was paying those school fees, it's not about the school fees, it's actually about the school. The quality of the school is what now led to that school fee. But a lot of people you see, they don't care about the quality of the school. Just like, oh, how much is the school? Oh, the fee is high. Let's go there. Even if there's another one that is much better, but because the fee is not high or it's not at least elitist as that other one, many people don't want to be there. So that's our measure of it. So that's why when they're doing this positive game, people don't want you to know so that they will be the only ones that will have it. And then you now start going to them and you start begging to money. Okay, Aisha, you're speaking too fast. slow down again. And you start begging them. So that's what. So they never tell you. And then sometimes, of course, they know those people that, because if you're going to come to me with a Ponzi scheme, I'm going to look at you and say, and okay, I'm going to make money. Like I see recently, they are saying, oh, you put this one. Is it mutual funds that they are talking about now? You put so amount, you get so amount. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you something. In wealth creation, in financial literacy, what is more important than the profit that you make is the safety of your money. The money you've already made, don't put it in a scheme where they are telling you bring something, they will give you times 10 at the end of the month. Are they going to steal? Are they killing people? Are they doing drugs? Are they doing crime? You've not bothered to ask. What profit are you profiting that at the end of the month that they're going to pay you times 3, and then you put your money in there? Even if it's for real, I've seen you paid. I don't want to risk my money, in that way. So because you're going to be more rational and asking this question, they're not going to ask you. But for me, I would invest in politics. I will invest in politics in the sense that I will invest in people who are running for office. I will invest in people, whether this investment can be my time, it can be my money, it can be my energy, my resources, my being there, and of my campaign, my work for the person, and a whole lot of things, right? So this investment is being done on that. This investment will be done on that whole how do I put it now? In that whole thing. I would rather do that because I know that when the people get into office and the right kind of politicians get into office that will actually work for us, I'm going to get times 10 my money. I'm going to get times 20 my money, because if there are good, let me break it down for you. And this is the way I look at it. If there are good quality education for maybe primary and secondary school, and government schools are working, and people can send their children to government schools and get very good quality education without having to pay, guess what? Nobody is going to come to you and beg you to pay their children's school fees. If there are jobs that are available and people are able to get employment, and there's full employment and they are being paid well, guess what? They won't come to you to come and begging you for money. So I'm getting my investment times 10, times 20. And then, of course, if there are good housing, affordable housing that people can get, they won't come and be begging me for house rent. There's so many things. Is it good road? When there are good roads, drivers are going to be able to drive more, take people more. People are going to be able to drive down and sell their things. There's going to be more money in the economy, and this will be invested in the economy. It will still go around. So there's a whole lot. And security, if we have security, we would be able to attract people, tourists, all of that. There's a whole lot that good governance can go. So if I invest in politics and get people into office that are going to give me good governance, I'm going to get times 10 what I invested. But hey, people would rather do Ponzi scheme than invest in politics.